If you were trying to come up with a parody video, if you were trying to come up with a way to mock Hollywood celebrities in this moment, you could not do better than this star-studded cast in this montage that I'm about to play for you of just the premise here is that they are taking responsibility. They're taking responsibility for all the terrible things that are happening on the streets. They're out of their minds. They're not taking responsibility. And it's not some brave stance to be a Hollywood lib who's saying, oh, yes, I stand in absolute solidarity with Black Lives Matter. And then they just say that this stuff about how black men are being killed on the streets every day by the cops. This is just not true. We're not going to concede on this, not going to bend the knee on this. It is incredibly rare how infrequent it is that an unarmed black man is killed by law enforcement in this country. And more unarmed white people are killed by cops every year if we're going to be having this conversation. About twice as many. Okay? So why? Well, you don't know any of their names. You don't know any of the unarmed white guys that are killed by cops. But we're supposed to be, bowing and begging forgiveness because of this other narrative that's out. Oh, whew, my gosh. Oh, but the Hollywood celebrities, they're all about it. So here is we're gonna play some of this for this is amazing. Here they are. They take responsibility. I take responsibility. That's the whole campaign they're running here.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment, for every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters, our friends.
Okay, hold on a second. Is she talking about black people who are being killed by other people, predominantly other black people in America? Because then that's true. I mean, the violence in Chicago, the violence in the inner cities across the country, that's very troubling. But no, this movement's about police violence. So what she's saying is not true. Black people are not being slaughtered in the streets by cops on a regular basis. This is not true. It's not systematic. It's not regular. It's not true. So you're already at this false premise. And then beyond this, I take responsibility for every time I haven't spoken up or all this stuff. No, they don't. They haven't taken responsibility. They're not gonna lose a job. They're not gonna step down. They're just pretending. This is a virtue signaling extravaganza. And there you had Julianne Moore. You had the little kind of tiny dude from what's that show called? Breaking Bad. The little one who wears the Beanie Baby
Jesse
hat.
Pinkman.
Yeah, that guy. Aaron Paul. You got the girl from Coyote Ugly, as if I don't think she's been in anything really since then, whatever her name is. All these like celebrities who are either kind of, losing a step or need a little bit of a higher profile now.
Our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle. Enough is enough.
I will no longer allow an unchecked moment. I will no longer allow racist, hurtful words, jokes, stereotypes, no matter how big or small, to be uttered in my presence.
And see, I've never allowed any of that. So I don't understand that. Are we all supposed to make these declarations of things that we already do? I don't know how people make racist jokes around me. And they would know that I would never find it funny. And I'm not even really sure what an unchecked moment is supposed to be. But okay, let's hear what they have to say after this.
I will not turn a blind eye. Going for a jog should not be a death sentence. Sleeping in your own home should not be a death sentence.
Playing video games with your nephew should not be a death sentence.
It's not a death sentence, everyone. This is hysteria. This is hyperbole. This is Hollywood celebrities being the ignorant fools who are just desperate for attention and pretending to care so much about a movement and about the people that it represents. That's what this is.
Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.